Morning, boys. What we saying? Yes, boys. I'm just going live on. Just loaded up the TikTok, and then we'll get started. Don't know why I'm saying morning. Mostly we're in pre-London. Yeah, wait. 2 secs, boys. Let me know in the comments what pairs we looking at. What pairs we looking at? Let me know. Let me know, chat. Do you even know how it feels to lose someone? Get a face, come on. Yes, boys. What are we saying? Yes, boys. Oh, yeah, I mean, EU had that nice move, but I don't think many people would have got in on it. It was a fucking crazy position if you did. I'm not going to lie. If you did get on it, fair play, though. Do you even know how it feels to lose? EU had that nice move, but I don't think many people would have got in on it. It was a fucking crazy position if you did. Alright, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, cool. Yes, boys. What are we saying? What are we saying? Let's get the tunes on. Yeah, let me know, man. Let me know what everyone's thinking for EU and GU. What are you saying, Z? What are you saying, Ben? Morning, everyone. What are you saying, Dean? What are you saying, FX? Let's go, chat. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Blue Sky. Morning, MH. Anyone took a sell on EU? Yeah, boys, let me know if you did get on that. I've already hit TP, bro. What do I do now? That's the thing, bro. Sometimes you get them days where Asia liquidity is too powerful for its own good, and it will just cook way quicker than expected. And you're in one of those positions, so enjoy that, mush. Enjoy that. Let's get the chat on. Nice to hear that people already making out of these markets, though, boys. It was good. Morning. What are you saying, Z? Do you trade gold now, bro? But people in the chat do. What are you saying, Ben? Yes, V got what you saying, bro. Lamo, yeah, keep trading, though. Yeah, you don't need to trade, though, bro. If you've already made money, there's no need to trade. Do you know what I mean? There's no need to trade. There's no need to push it if you've already made money. Morning and morning again, Stu. I'm in a sell. Anyone? I'm in a GU sell. Anyone else? Yeah, let me know what we're saying. Waiting for GJ buyers. EU gave us a fast one. Yeah, trust, bro. Not technically my DT on EU. That's more ALG. Wait, that's more ALG. Yeah, I mean it was textbook ALG. Textbook ALG. Didn't get tagged EU as usual. Oh, that's so annoying, bro. Who got an EU chat? Let me know. I smashed it. Easy day for me. Morning, G. I ended on GU. Fair play. You trading GU this morning? You trading GU this morning? Yeah, I'm trading GU this morning, bro. Wasn't good risk to reward on EU. Yeah, Jono, that's the only thing for me, bro. It's like a less than a 2-to-1. So it was just, yeah. I mean, my entry was that I was looking for was here. So we had this 5-minute inversion, tap 50%, so it would have been there. Stop loss at the high, okay, fucking hell. And then TP at the low. So it was like a 1 to 6. Would have done well, but my minimum's 2 to 1. So pound bear strong, yeah, trust, bro. Trust me. You can see by EG, I mean, we're just moving to the downside. We filled this imbalance that we was waiting for. I think it's a 2-hour. So we just want to see how we actually close, how the market actually closes. I took EG short of D2 and passed another FTMO. Nice. Lovely. Not sure where you got him. Sort of looks like consolidation for me, but fair play, Stu. Got people passing accounts all the time, boys. Another FTMO passed in the chat today. Let's go. I'm gonna have to reset the live, boys, for fuck's sake. So annoying. Yeah, I had to restart that. Yeah, looking at GU, sorry. Want to see how we react off this order block. Obviously, the main idea is that we've taken the high, we've got the low to trade into. We've had an inversion. Well, actually, we didn't have an inversion, did we? Okay, we didn't actually invert that fair value gap, to be fair. We actually rejected it quite peakly. Yeah, so that close didn't give us really what we was looking for. Yeah, you could definitely get in shorts right now. The only issue is the pound is very strong today. Right, let's see how this one does anyway. GU speech at 9. Yeah, thing is though, it's a Gov Bailey speech, so you can't even really look too much into it. It's not like there's like a stat coming out or anything like that. I never know where you can watch the Bailey speeches either, I'll be honest. Does anyone know where we can watch it? Where can we watch it? And we can see what he actually says. Yeah, I'm in GU right now, back at entry, fair play. What you saying, Mehmet? What you saying, bro? GU inverse 15 minute after taking Asia low. Thing is with GG, I'm never really too sure because we have just so much distribution over the Asia session. How long was this? 63 pips is what I mean. It's a massive range really for the Asia session. Weekly True Open sits bang on pretty much in line with the Asia higher. See if we tapped into anything on the 4 hour. Just tapped into this imbalance. Yeah, we could do, bro, to be fair. This CRT looks like it could be forming nicely. Yeah, bro, no reason not to take it. I mean, I would prefer if we came a little bit deeper down into this, at least 50%. But, yeah, man, looks decent, GJ. Does look decent. Yeah, let me know who's in on GU. A few of us in the Discord already hit TP. Still here to learn more though. Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. I'm seeing in the comments loads of people already eating. Loads of people. We already got a FTMO passed. We've got money made on the EU trade. We've got the EG trade's been caught. Everything's playing out these last few days, boys. It's what we've been saying. Just wait. Well, the market conditions haven't been great, but the way we trade is just absolutely textbook. Like, we get these moves day in, day out. If we have a slow 2 weeks, just know when it starts appearing, they'll be thick and fast. What we trade just makes sense, boys. So you see, that's that movement we trade. Wait for the Asia high to get taken, and then trade down to the Asia low. That's the movement we're catching, about 28 pips. See, I didn't take this one because the RR weren't the best, but you can see we are getting that Asia liquidity grab move more and more. We had this one on live, which was lovely. Everyone double tap the screen on TikTok, boys. If you're watching, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen if you're watching, boys. Did you drop me a message yesterday? Yeah, bro, I did. Don't worry, that's not a scam account. Don't worry. Is the GU trade any good? Yeah, bro. Look at the YouTube live, trust me. We had another member scaled up to 25k funding this morning too. Absolutely smashing it, boys. Absolutely smashing it. So what's that then? The 25k funded. We got another FTMO funded. We got a couple of grand made for Mehmet, I'm assuming. Yeah, nice morning, boys. We are cooking this morning. We are cooking. Double tap the screen, boys. If you're here on TikTok, double tap the screen. This is an Asia liquidity grab trade, T. Why no EG long? Let's go to EG. Thing is with EG is we're so bearish. You got to look at that 4 hour candle, bro. It's a heavy 4 hour candle. I don't know why Stu necessarily got into the position, but I'm assuming it was something to do with the CRT on the daily. I'll quickly show you. So we have this CRT here on the daily. Which obviously means once this high gets manipulated, we're looking for price to move to the opposite direction. So we're more than likely going to see this low get taken. Looking at what we've most recently mitigated, we most recently filled this daily fair value gap. We might be coming deeper for this 4 hour one here. But either way, that CRT is nice. And then, yeah, I'll be right. I don't really know the exact of how Stu got in, but it was a daily trope and continuation. So his entry would have been at the DTO. Nice reaction. Let's see how it plays out. G dumping, nice. Done in EU, nice, Katie. Yeah, Thanos, your comment didn't come up to me, bro. It's very weird. Sometimes you guys' comments just won't come up. To be fair, Stu's saying congratulations, Thanos. That's like him talking to himself, pretty much. GJ missed my entry by half a pip. Let me know your GJ entry, bro. I'm assuming it's a... Oh, wait. Let me make this a bit lighter. I'm going to draw on this GJ entry just so we got a few we can flick between and see how they do. So obviously 50... I don't know how you didn't get tapped in, bro. Is it not this inversion that we had? Again, this is the same strategy, boys. So if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, you don't know how I trade. EU, GU, and GJ, we're all trading the exact same way. We're all looking at the same way. I'm personally not looking at GJ because I don't trade JPY pairs, but you can see that the same thing we're looking for still comes through. Wait for the Asia low, wait for that evidence that we're going to reverse, and then trade it up to the high. EU's continuing to move low. Let's go on the 15-minute as well, boys. Remember, we're still really waiting for that inversion, so we got 3 minutes left of that, and we really want to close below this because then that shows that fair value gap to be inverted. So we want it to close below that grey line there. Morgan, what you saying, D? Don't really know what that means. What pair was the trade before this chart? EU, bro. EU. $97116. Let's have a look. All right. So was it the? I'm assuming it was this fair value gap here, Vishal. Wait. Yeah, I don't really know how it was 116, to be fair. Was it this order block? Yeah. Not sure why it was there. I would always go for 50% if you're going for a fair value gap in or an inversion fair value gap. In the same short. Nice, mate. We want this 15-minute to invert, though. We don't want this brazy close the same way we got the other 15. So we want to wait and see how it does. I'm in GJ. A few people getting in GJ. Anyone else in the chat in GJ? Let me know if anyone's in anything. EU, GU, GJ, EG. Let me know. I know a lot of people's already taken EU. Boys, if you're watching on TikTok, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen, boys. Get the live about. Share the live. Get the live popping off. Some of your comments were filtered, boys, so you need to wipe your mouth out with soap. Okay, the 15-minute is rejecting again. Rejecting again on the 15-minute. So we're getting strong rejections from this fair value gap. I mean, this daily true open. I know we didn't re-tap it, but same thing really. It's just a massively strong reaction. Massively strong to the upside. So we'll see how we go. Not look good. It's just a retap on, bro. You can't be too scared, but yeah, it does look like heavy momentum. I can't lie. The main thing is just these 15-minute closes, boys. We sort of want to. We're just not really respecting it, I suppose, because even here, right, we're not really targeting that fair value gap if we're wicking all the way down there. So it's not really that important, this one, anymore. I'm more gonna look for the 5 minutes and what are we actually moving off. Sort of looks like it's just purely the daily true open, really. We obviously got this order block in line with. Let's see, it's really tapped in, so see if anyone's order might have got filled just then. Let's go long, brother. Psychology final boss. Yeah, let's see. I mean, it's a peak reaction, but you're gonna get these big moments of momentum. That's actually vexed me. Was on the OTS. All these wicks on the 15-minute scaring me though. GU. Yeah, it's annoying, bro. It is bare annoying. The thing is, the pound's just quite strong, bro. If you look at EG, the pound itself is strong. I mean, the DXY is gonna do all right, but it's just a pound, bro. The pound's strong. I usually press buy when I feel that impulse. Can you check Bitcoin for me? I'm on shorts. Yeah, no worries, bro. Let's check Bitcoin then. Yeah, you can see that close, just the opposite of what you'd really want on GU. But let's have a look at Bitcoin. Yeah, nice. Again, you can even see Asia liquidity coming through on Bitcoin. Not that it's something you'd really want to trade, but again, you've got the Asia high has been swept. And whenever the Asia high gets swept, we look to trade it into the Asia low. So boom, and then trading it down into the Asia low. You just wait for your confirmation. So for example, close below a 5-minute fair value gap. Boom, boom. So yeah, something like that, bro. Yeah, I think you're definitely in the right position. What can read on DXY? We'll go on DXY. I mean, DXY is bearish overall, but recently, when I say recently, I mean like the last couple of hours, we have been bullish. So obviously the momentum is to the downside. However, if we look at the actual, what we've seen most recently, you can see clear 4-hour CRT there, like that. And we've got a big gap as well that we should really come up to fill. So I do think price does have enough reason to continue in that direction. EU and GU, I'm looking for external highs to be taken ultimately. Fair play. Yeah, I'm looking for bullish EU. Fair play. Ceasefire's going to make DXY drop now, though. Yeah, to be fair, that Louis, ain't we got that gap to fill? What gap? It's Quran. What gap we talking? And yeah, we are having a bit of kickback here. I won't lie to you, we are having a bit of kick. On EU, low of Asia has been taken out for looking for a buy entry. Cool, let's mark out. A few people have told me now that we're looking for EU buyers, so let's mark out what you'd be looking for in these EU buyers then. Let me know, people, what we're seeing, what we're looking at. First, we don't have a 1-minute change of character just yet. Obviously, you've got the low there, which has been broken, and the high there. So no change of character just yet. Do we have a fair value gap or an inverted fair value gap? Well, we've got a fair value gap here. Just about. Which we just tapped into and we're moving to the downside. So where's our confirmations, boys? Let me know where our confirmations are. I get we've got a 2-minute inversion or a 1-minute, but that's not, for me, that's not enough. If you want to go after 1 minute, obviously this is going to be your 1-minute inversion. So if you did want to go after 1 minute, then so that means XXX USD pairs bearish if DXY go up. Yeah, that's it, bro. So if obviously the DXY is bullish, that means anything else. So that means EU, GU, even gold to an extent will all be bearish. The DXY is just $1 on its own. That ceasefire lasted long. Wait, what happened? What happened? EU buys from 14300 for me. Let's see. 14300. Oh, wait. 4300. Oh, wait, that's miles away, bro. Yeah, I think you might be bugging a little bit there. Should start moving down on GU, bro. Like the DXY is giving us what we sort of want. We're having that move up, but GU, like we said, is just really strong. So yeah, this would be your entry on that. As I said, for me, you've really not got enough to the upside. I mean, sorry, you've really not got enough confirmations to the upside. You've only really got a 1 minute inversion, which for me is not really massively important because you get so many inversions on the 1 minute. We'll drag this across and see how we do anyway. We'll see how we play out. But Israel Defense Minister says Iran has violated ceasefire. Oh, shit. Okay. Well. Send this in. Well, yeah, that's the main confirmation I'll be wanting, bro, is that close above the 5 minute. Are you kidding me? Gold missed target by a pip distance, FML. Unlucky, bro. What strategy are you trading, mate? Boys, if you're watching on TikTok, double tap the screen, man. Pop the live out. Double tap the screen, share the live. If you're wondering, I'm live on YouTube as well, boys. So if you want to tune in on YouTube, I'm there. It's not even started yet, really, has it? They had 12 hours. Yeah, it said like the 12th hour, then the 24th hour, then the da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I don't really... I actually was listening to it as I was setting up. Boys, you man ever like leave a video, like leave a TikTok on while you're trying to do something and you hear the same one a million times? I actually listened to that as I was setting up my YouTube, so I heard them say it a million times, but I can't remember what it was. I think it was that Iran has to cease on the 12th hour, and then Iran on the and then Israel on the 24th hour. But yeah, the ceasefire did not last long at all, did it? Ceasefire did not last long. Let's actually have a look. So I don't know if that is the case or what. Let's have a look. What actually happened? If it was the 5 minute, what would you be looking after the 5 minute? That's it, bro. That's all I'd be looking for. Looking for that 5 minute then to get in, to be honest, bro. 5 minute inversion, then you want to get in. Exact same way. If you look at EU on the sells, you would have had, I'll show you, 5 minute fair value gap like that. You can see we inverted it, so we closed below, re-tapped onto it, and then moved down. It's exactly what we're looking for again. So we're looking for, let me show you one more time with a pen. So we closed below the fair value gap, retested it, and then moved down. So you're looking for the exact same thing. As I said, we've got that on the 1 minute, but we haven't got that on the time frame we'd really want it, which is obviously the 5 minute or the 15 minute. So it's annoying how GU's not moving down at all, though. It's the main one I actually want to see move. where you putting stops on the low, on that candle low, bro. On that candle low. When I backtest, this strategy is sick, but IRL I can't do it. Any tips? It's massively just a psychology problem, bro. It's just a psychology problem, bro. If you're struggling with, you can't just start a ceasefire on the button. Orders have to be cancelled out. Yeah, they said they're finishing all other operations, innit? So that's basically what they're doing. They're saying they're finishing all their ongoing operations, and then on the 12th hour, so what is the what time zone are they going on as well? So 11:40. 11:10. What? That's so. Wait, I didn't even notice that. Has anyone else got that, bro? Am I bugging out, or does any other country have an extra half an hour to their time? How does that even work? I suppose it does work, but I did not know that like times boys goes in half hours as well. That's bare weird. Anyway, yeah. So I thought it was the 12th hour. So I thought Iran had to chill out by 12, and then by 12 tonight, that's when Israel's got to chill out. But obviously right now they've all got operations. But then I don't know why I just got that thing. What are you saying, Seth, my bro? What are you saying, boy? Yeah, G, you just fucking flying at the moment, boys. You see that move off the DTO was so fucking strong. I told you what happens for EU and GU in pre-London, exactly what's happening. What was that, Stu? What did you say? GU hit SL for me, yeah, bro. Would have done. Would have done. That's the thing, though, boys. If you're trading my strategy, don't even worry about losses, because the wins are make up from tenfold. Tenfold. We had this one yesterday on live. We had this one yesterday on live. We had this one on Friday on live. And these are all age liquidity. You can see low being taken, rally up to the high. High being taken, rally to the low. Go on EU. You can see high being taken, rally to the low. This was yesterday. You see on Thursday, low being taken, rally to the high. So if you take an SL, boys, it really don't matter. It's just about being consistent with it. If you trade it consistently, the SLs will get eaten up. Actually, this trade was a counter trend. Should we buy EU now? It's up to you, bro. I can't really tell you that. Can't really tell you that specifically. If you want to get in the signals, boys, you do receive all of these positions that we're looking at. So, if that's something you are interested in. Only problem again with EU is that we are super, super weak. Super weak. I think we've actually closed below. Well, we haven't actually closed below this, but we can say that it's not really being targeted. The dollar's, again, doing pretty nice. It's being bearish as we'd want, but the euro's just, fuck me, double weak, and the pound's double strong. We obviously did have that Bailey speech at 12. Just realised too much of that was showing. Surely the fact EU isn't moving means GU is grabbing liquidity from those highs before pushing lower. Well, nah, not really, bro. It's mainly what we're seeing on EU and GU is mainly just down to EG. It will just follow the DXY. The reason why we're having GU moving up and EU not, it's just because it's just the nature of how the pairs are moving right now. The pound's had a really strong open. The euro's had a really weak one. Just one of those things, bro. I took a GJ buy and it entered me perfectly. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think VGOC. Let me know if you're getting back into this one, bro. EG continues down. GU keeps strength until EU takes Asia low. Then both move to external highs. Oh, so you think that EU and GU are both going to push up now, basically? So you think that EU is going to move to external highs, so is GU. That would be nice. That would be nice. We have taken out a few. The only problem for me is we've taken out a few decent bits of liquidity. Like if we go on the weekly, we've taken out the prior week high. And we've taken out the prior day high, obviously, but that's not massively. It's made the prior week high. And then the 4 hour, the way these CRT candles are forming with these big wicks. But yeah, I do agree. Overall, it would be a lot nicer if we returned and moved to the upside. I do agree with that. It's just I don't like the amount of liquidity we've taken. But as is with liquidity, you can't really assume it. That's the beauty of Asia liquidity, boys. Is we on the 4 hour and the daily or whatever on the prior week high, you can't really tell if we've had a liquidity grab. Like we don't really know if this high that we've taken from all the way back there, if this is a point of liquidity that's going to cause a sell-off. But when you trade Asia high and low, you know there's going to be liquidity beneath this low and above that high. So which makes trading a lot simpler, in my opinion, boys. Oh, keep doing that. Meant to have a call with one of you the other day, bro. Just got ignored. Oh, shit. Wait, what's your name on Discord, bro? Dan, what's your name on Discord? Send me a message on there, but what's your name on Discord? Let's hope you're alright with that one, Stu. Just to round off the trio, EU, EG, and GU, alright. Then if no resolution, huge shorts on EG. Oh wait. I'm done for the day. We'll get him tomorrow. Yeah, unlucky Mohammed. We'll get him back tomorrow, bro. Do we have any more? No, not really. So yeah, what did Sue say? Let's have a look. Looking for EU longs myself. EU futures have taken equal highs already. Nice. Nice. Out of gold 0.6%. Nice, bro. We want to retest really of this other fair value gap, to be fair. That's what I kind of want to see. This one here. Yeah, they're gonna realign a bit more. At which point, EG slows down, leading into the tariff deadline. Then, if no resolution, huge shorts on EG. What do you mean resolution for the tariffs? Do you mean or for? Oh, wow, SOS BRX. Fuck's sake. Should we see if we had Asia liquidity on this pair? SOS BRX. If you lot don't know this, this is the pair that we've been. No, I'm joking. This is Somali shilling against. It's not even against. Yeah, this is the. Okay, this is my last. Okay, I've actually got analysis for it. Alright, yeah, we are at this order block, boys. So we took our liquidity, moved down. I'll be loading up on buys. I reckon the Somali shilling's in for an absolute belter of a quarter. Yeah, there's no improved tariff deal for the Eurozone. Fair play. Fair play. I mean, yeah, EG's higher time frame, bro, is moving so nice. So nice. Obviously, this morning just opened up double week, but... Fuck's sake, move. Bro, are you buying GU or selling? Nothing on GU, bro. I've sent you a message on here. Can you look after it after? No worries, bro. I'll read that after, bro. How about DXY needs to fill that opening gap? Yeah, DXY is moving weird. I would like us to come and fill this 4 hour, take this 4 hour, but I just don't know if we really will, to be fair. I really don't know if we will. We've tapped into this order block. Had that peak reaction. So we should really continue down. We haven't really had a change of character since tapping off that order block, so we'll see if this low wants to break. I mean, where's the true open? Yeah, so we can see how we've really started for the day. We've opened here, had a big sell-off, and then just rallied higher. If you look at price for the daily true open, it makes it so much easier to see what's happening throughout the day. What's your YouTube? Same as that, bro. Richess FX. Richess FX. GJ tap 15-minute nicely. Let's see. Oh, nice. Are you in on that? Yeah, I don't trade GJ personally, but price action is too weird for me. I'm quite uncertain at the moment. Fair play, bro. With the weekly open, what do you expect to happen from it, bro? Basically, what we expect to happen, what time frame is the daily true open? Daily true open's at 5 AM, bro, and the weekly true open's 11 on Monday. Basically, it's a premium and discount zone. So, what we expect to happen from the daily true open is the best buys are going to come below it and the best sells are going to come above it. So if you look at, obviously the daily true opens here, if I make it a bit brighter for you. That means the best sells are going to come from above this and the best buys are going to come from below. It's because it's an algorithmic reference point, right? So we want to get into the premium and discount points before we have the big move. And the daily true open is the best reference for that. So if the algorithm's been programmed to buy or to enter shorts at a good price. Let's say fundamentally a hedge fund thinks that the Euro USD is going lower this morning or whatever. Overall it's going lower. They think that's going to happen. So they'll program their algorithm to enter as many enter as many sells as they can, right? Enter as many sells. But an algorithm doesn't have a brain. It can't say if it's bullish or bearish, right? It just is programmed by numbers and time. So what you can do is program it by time. So if you say this is the opening price for the day, so you can say this is the average price. So let's say this is like I don't know what point exactly it is. I thought it's like 160. Either way, this is the average price. So then you basically now the algorithm thinks anything above this is a premium price and should be sold, and anything below this is a discount price and should be bought. Right? That's how you can use a daily true open. How do we know the best time to put in a trade? The best time to put in a trade is you want to trade the kill zone. So the kill zone, boys, is either there's two kill zones you want to trade. Either 7 to 10 AM or 12 to 3 PM. This is known as the London kill zone. And this is the New York kill zone. Reason why we call it the kill zone is that is when we have the most volume, the most momentum in the market. So that's when we really want to be getting in. We're retesting this now. Nice movement. Nice. It's like 2 RR up, nice. Just updating the signals there, boys. This one was sent in. Just letting them know, obviously we sent in the GU which hit SL, so that's -1. This EU is currently running up to R, so we're currently floating in the signals group today at a +1%, which is good. But I just let people know, obviously take profits when you're happy. It's a big psychological thing that people need to get over. Is closing their trades, holding their trades, stop loss at break even, so... GU now, can we sell 10 pips or so? Why are you looking at sales, bro? So much, Sal. EU is alive today, damn. Yeah, trust me, bro. Trust me. No sales for GU. Not for me, IMO. EU and GU still going to work towards external highs. Yeah, I don't know why you're so much looking to sell GU. Just let me know in the comment, bro. In the comments. What pair? It says down there, bro. This is EU. Retesting this fair value gap now. Morning, Chaz. What you saying, bro? If I missed any comments, just drop them in again. Do you have Discord? Yeah, my Discord's there, bro. Discord.gg/RichesFX. Just type that in browser, bro. Or you can go to my Instagram, RichesFX, and it's in my bio, bro. Got the best free community on Discord, boys, and we have the best mentorship and the best signals. If you want to get in, give me a shout. Signal's been absolutely cooking recently. I believe in the last 2 weeks we're well up, but I think we've had one main textbook trade from Stu, which was like a 4.5R. We've had a few live trades like this one today, which will help bolster them numbers. But even if we just count Stu's trade, we're at least 4R up, which is nice in the signals group, considering majority of people have been actually struggling to trade these markets. We've been providing bangers for our members. The mentorship as well. We're very specific in the mentorship. A lot of people are going to rip you off because they don't trade, so they'll teach you like concepts you can learn online, which don't really matter, right? We don't just teach concepts. We teach our strategy that you won't find anywhere else, that we found, we identified, we built, we recorded, we back tested, we forward tested. We know everything about. And as I said, that's the age of liquidity grab strategy that I showed you, where we obviously took the high, rallied down into the low. And again, I'll show you a few more days just so you can see it's not a coincidence at all. You can go on my YouTube, boys, because I'm live every day, London session. So you can go back and watch London session and see that this is not just drawn on. This was something we caught from the start to finish at the time. Obviously took the Asia high, traded down into the Asia low. Very, very nice. Again, this is literally the day before, so this is Friday now. You can see took the low, rallied up into the high. This is what we teach in the mentorship, boys. So a lot of people, as I said, are going to give you concepts, not a strategy. Our strategy actually works. That's why we give it to you. Again, I can't make this up, boys. The day before that, even this is Thursday, you can see we took the Asia low. We're rallying up to the high, and we just look to capitalize on that. Very, very simple way of trading, boys. If you want to get in the Discord, link is there. Discord.gg/RichesFX. It is honestly, boys, if you need to learn the strategy, it's the best place. People are not going to teach you a strategy because they don't actually trade. They're worried that their stuff doesn't work. We're not worried at all. What we trade works, and we've done it for a long enough time to know that. So yeah, $49 a month, and that is for everything that we teach. I'm also live in the morning getting ready for these positions as well. So it's not you're not just learning it, I'm also interacting, helping you trade it every single day, boys. So if you want to learn, the Discord is there. We also have signals which we are consistently profitable on, just as a little proof that our mentorship works. Just reading the chat today, I've had a trader, Stu, pass an FTMO. I've had, I can't remember, was it Mehmet, no, someone else pass a 25k. We had loads of profits in the Discord as well. So everyone's making, boys. And the beauty of it is we're all catching the same trades. You can go into any mentorship and every day someone will probably make money trading something. The difference with us is everyone's trading the same thing, which shows that they're actually being taught properly. So everyone's trading the same strategy. Not just, oh, someone's bought and made money or someone's sold and made money. It's they're trading the exact move from the Asia high to the Asia low, or from the Asia low to the Asia high. They're trading that exact thing, which is lovely. See what's going on here. Got this fair value gap, this 2-minute fair value gap. Funnel scaled up his funded account to 25k. Oh, lovely. Yeah, he scaled it up, boys. Which, fuck me, that takes a lot of consistency to do. A lot of consistency. What we saying though, chat? How's everyone's morning going? What's your average RR? I look for a minimum of 2 RR and an average of 1 to 3. Got a limit on 5-minute order block on EU. Let's see whereabouts that is. I think that might have actually tapped it. Oh, this one here. So yeah, you would have been tapped in on that. How's GJ going? I can hear people are a little bit quiet in the chat. Yeah, we're retesting that fair value gap. But remember, boys, if you're trading GJ, don't worry too much about price going into drawdown. GJ's going to have that more because we've already had, it's way more pips. So you got to think with this is what, how much? 20 pip stop loss. So even if we come all the way here, right? Normally that's prang on EUGU because we've got like 2-3 pips less before it's gone. With this, you've got another 10. So you can literally be in your drawdown, accumulate, manipulate to the downside, and then still be in the move. So if you're trading GJ, I know that was a terrible drawing, but so if you're trading GJ, just bear that in mind, boys. Bear that in mind. Tap me in, bro. Sweet. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do, boys. What was I going to check? Yeah, let's see some profits this morning. Boys, send your profits in. Whoa, I'm seeing a lot, boys. Let's go. Let's have a look. I haven't actually had a look. You can see the chart running. This is the Discord here. Let's see what people are saying. This is all this morning, boys. W, 8 AM. This is what I'm saying. So this is GU. You can see the short, no cap. You can see, boom, lovely. Josh, in and out. Again, you can see the exact same trade. Why do you think these people that have no idea who they each other are catching the same trade? Again, exact same move. Because it's what we teach, boys. Because we teach these people to trade it to the T. You can see again another one there. And even the day before, you'll be able to see loads more. We've got another one, 9 bills off that EU sell. Again, this is a signal member, EU buyers. So that was the age of liquidity. This one, you can't really see it, but yeah, you get the point, boys. You get the point. We're all catching the same type of trades, the same moves, because we're all educated in the same way, and we haven't got to rely on anyone. Sell EU, not in my opinion, bro. Not in my opinion, but we'll see. It's definitely not rocketing to the upside. I'll give you that. The pound is up so much today, though. It's up 0.5% today, which is crazy. To be fair, what was I thinking fading the pound? EG is very close to being at this low. It's just so weak right now, which is why EU's not making moves. If you look at the DXY is doing what we want to do, right? It's moving to the downside. But EU is just struggling because it is also moving to the downside. But that should show you, boys, a bit about the market. What's your Discord? It's just there, bro. You can screenshot that if you want. Let me draw it on screen so it's a bit better. The best way to find it, bro, be real. See that? That's my Instagram, RichesFX, and my YouTube. So just go on my YouTube and go to my bio or something, bro. 5-minute breaker structure on EU. Oh yeah, nice. Nice. If you want a basic overview of my strategy as well, boys, I've got a video I put the other day on YouTube, which was a case study on this trade here. So if you want a bit of an in-depth breakdown of how I managed to catch, I believe it was this one here. Actually, no, it was this one here. This trade here, this is on live on Thursday, last Thursday. I've done a full breakdown on it, so you can see why I traded it, is for free or not. Yeah, bro. I've got a paid section, but yeah, it's for free, bro. Discord is free, my boy. And yeah, like I said, let me show you this video. Again, I did this yesterday, boys. You lot cannot make it up. If just take in what I'm saying to you, boys. Trust me. Take in what I'm saying. Let me show you. It's my video I put up the other day. Cool. So this is the trade, and I was basically telling you to trade this strategy. If you go to the end, I'll give you a little cheat sheet so you can see we wait for the Asia high to get taken. We wait for one of these three things, one of those three, and then we take the sell. With our stop loss there, our TP there. Literally, boys, I'm breaking this shit down for you as much as you can. And then let's see what we saw in EU this morning. So, we took the Asia high. Step 1. Took the Asia high. Step 2 is we wait for one of these three. So, market structure shift, FVG or IFVG. See here, on the 5-minute, we had an IFVG. If we go back. Which is basically a fair value gap that's been disrespected. So, there you can see, right? Fair value gap that's disrespected. Like that. So what do? We put our entry, you can see, on the IFVG, stop loss on the high, TP on the low. So we'll do that exact thing. I'm not straying away from the video at all. Oh, that's a buy. Stop loss on the high, TP on the low. As simple as that, boys. As simple as that. Retaps into this again. That's the problem with this. Where the euro's so weak, if the pound, if the dollar at any moment stops being even weaker, and it's going to be really tricky to move to the upside. I took a short on EU. Nice, bro. Nice. We'll see how that one does. How's GJ doing? Sitting at entry. Yeah, it's just so weak. Right, we finally hit this CRT low. Hopefully now we can chill a little bit. I'm hoping. We finally hit this CRT low. I'm not banking on us chilling out a lot, but that has been completed. This is what I'm saying. So where the euro's so weak, if at any moment the dollar doesn't just continue, so if the dollar has a tiny bit of, literally, bro, like one candle moves it up a little bit, then you're going to get fucked. So, that's the only issue, boys, with EU right now. Well, we're sitting at entry. I don't know if people had their stop losses at break even. I know quite a lot of people in the signals do go stop loss at break even. Is it good to trade EU, GU, EJ, GJ, limit to 4 pairs? Yeah, bro, you want to minimize the pairs. I personally trade 2 or 3. I trade EU, GU, EG. You want to focus on a few pairs and get to know them really well. Really well. For example, Stu is a sicko. All he does is trade EG, but he knows the fundamentals of EG really well, and he knows the bias, what to expect next week, next month, next year. So that's going to help him so much more than just his technical analysis. And that's if you trade 1 pair. I personally trade 2 or 3. But yeah, the less amount of pairs you trade, the more you're going to know about it. Just like goes back to the old saying, jack of all trades and master of none. If you trade every pair, you're never going to be able to master one of them. GU shorts, let's have a look. Let's get rid of this one. We've had that next grab, so we've taken out that high. See if we have an inversion. That's what we're really waiting for. Euro is super powerful right now, fella. Really, really weak this morning, man. Super weak. The Euro is very, very weak. GJ, GU, EU are mine. Fair play. Don't want to be a jack of all pairs, master of none. Master a few pairs first. Yeah, that's it, bro. That is it. That is it. Should have no movement here. So we've got this massive amount of imbalance that we've tapped into. What are we saying, boys? Double tap the screen. Let's get 1k likes in here, boys. Everyone double tap the screen. EG low taken. Let's see. Yeah, trust me. Trust me, right on. EU is my favourite anyway. Yeah, I think EU's got to be the most commonly traded pair in Forex, surely. Yeah, we have taken that low. Hopefully the Euro can chill itself out for like 2 seconds. A bit of movement up now. Let's just have a little bit of that. I wouldn't bank on it though, bro. Boys, I'll be honest. We probably are just going to see that bearishness continue. It's really wicky right now. Let's have a look at GJ again. Again, just sitting at entry. I don't know if VGOC's still in there, but... We need this candle to ideally close bullish. Just to close above its open. Want it to close above its open. Let's see. Let's see if it does. Let's see if it does. Boys, double tap the screen. Everyone drop a like on the vid. Drop 20 likes, 50 likes, 100 likes, whatever it is. Good luck on your position. 1 like is 1 bit of good luck. Trust me. Rise up, people. Rise up. Double tap the screen. Which time do you normally trade and which times not? I only trade from 7 AM to 10 AM, bro. You want to get really good at trading one specific movement in the market, not the whole market in general. So if you trade at all times in the market, you're going to get cooked, boys. Yeah, you're going to get cooked if you do that. Waiting for that 4-hour CRT on GJ, another 15 mins-ish. Yeah, obviously the CRT is going to be big, how we close. Yeah, nice. Looks like that 4-hour will close. Yeah, 15 minutes. That'll be interesting to see. That'll be really nice if GU can do that and maintain that nice close. See, we're not aiming for a super mad amount. Really, that's why we've got our TP on the daily true open. It's literally like 3 RR. We're aiming for 15 pips here. It's nothing crazy. I do want to close above the open. Will be nice. Morning, is this your new TikTok? Yeah, bro, it is. It is, my bro. Double tap the screen, boys. Double tap the screen. Rise up, team. Rise up. Rise up. Yo, Lou, what you saying? What you saying, bro? EU, EG sinking. GU looks good. Yeah, trust me, bro. It's been so weak all morning. So weak. 8 till 10, you said. 7 till 10, bro. What you saying, Dylan? EU is bullish, but I think it's too early for long IMO. I do hear that, bro. I'm more going with the dollar bias. I'm more going with the dollar bias. So the dollar bias, we are bearish. So that's really what we're going with. All we're sort of seeing is a little bit of kickback on the euro. Just a tiny bit of kickback. Let me quickly boys. It's not letting me follow some of you back, so I'm having to remember your name. Just message me though, boys. Message me rather than me message you. It's just so much easier if you shout me. Got bare fake accounts, boys, as well, so bear in mind. Make sure you get my name right. Higher time frame DXY will make a run for 9-7 lows daily expansion today. Let's have a look at the DXY. I mean, we've got this CRT, which is what's pissing me off because it's looking really nice, but you just can't trust it too much. Oh, you know what, boys? Let's put some absolute crackers on. Let's put some absolute bangers on. Some absolute bangers. Oh, yes, that's one right there. This one right there. Well, 97602. Oh, this 4-hour candle low. Yeah, I do think we will. We'll make a run for the daily expansion today. Bearing in mind we got Chairman Powell later and tomorrow, so we still got a lot of news for the dollar and a lot of uncertainty. Bear in mind with the fundamentals of the world. But yeah, I do agree with you generally. Quite me. The thrill, I love the feeling. We had so much movement yesterday. I doubt we'll see so much. Yeah, I get you, bro. The thing is, bro, if you trade a consistent strategy, you'll realise it doesn't overly matter, because as long as you trade the right mechanism, it will happen over and over again. It's what I'm saying about this Asia liquidity. So even if you took it today and lost, it wouldn't matter, because you know if you take it enough times, like here, you'll win. Here, you'll win. Here, you'll win. This is literally the last 4 days in the market. Boys, double tap the screen, team. Let's get a K likes in there. How are you, man, not rating me like that? Some of you lot have been in here for about an hour and a half and you ain't dropped 1 like. Come on, boys. You're not riding out. You're not riding out. DXY is bearish higher time frame. The only bullishness, what I'm trying to see is you're responding to. DXY bearish higher time frame. The only bearishness it got over the last week was wartime safe haven money movement, which has been alleviated today. Let's go on the DXY and talk about the bearishness. Wait, still, I don't know what I said for you to. I agree with that. I agree with that. I was sort of just agreeing with someone on the comments and just sort of being like, yeah, sweet, mate. I've paused it. But yeah. We had much better movement yesterday. GU, fucking hell. It's peak consolidation right now. We move in GJ, let's have a look. Nice. Yeah, still, I do agree with everything you said, so I don't even know what I said different. You execute on MetaTrader, yeah, bro. I don't look up to no one. Appreciate the likes, boys. Carry on double tapping. Carry on double tapping. Let me know any questions you got, any pairs you want me to have a look at. Should be out here. GJ moving. Hopefully it closes above the DTO. I mean, you got the pound strength on your side, so you should be good, bro. Yeah, FTMO are the best, but I'd recommend going with Alpha Capital Group if you don't want to go with them. I'm affiliated with them as well, so you can get a nice discount. If you use my code boys Riches on Alpha Capital Group, you get 1 week free mentorship or signals, up to you. So yeah, use this code on ACG, one of the best prop firms in the game, boys. One of the best prop firms in the game, boys. Use code Riches, you get 15% off. And also send me a message of that as well, and I'll get you in the mentorship or Discord for free. Sorry, mentorship or signals for free. Again, we're getting these short bursts of momentum to the upside, but then they're just shortly eating back up. We need a 15-minute to close, like, nicely. We need an engulfing, basically. I don't really trade, like, engulfings and all that stuff, but we need one to close significantly above. We can't just have these wicks. Mate, showered in weeks. You won't ever understand that I'd already traded this before. Can you check AJ? Mad. What do you think of Naz? I don't trade Naz or AJ, but I'll look at it in a sec, boys. Let's have a look at Naz. Chat, let me know what you're saying on Naz. Not gonna lie, Naz has been moving perfectly to how we'd want. We had the manipulation there, we've had the distribution, and now we've got accumulation a little bit again. So this is accumulation this quarter. We've just taken this very significant high. In God and repent to Allah. So we will probably have a little bit of kickback off this. It's in the palm. Again, that 4 hour, but well, not only this 4 hour we see him, so we'll keep that low on, but also seeing, again, Asia high and low. Asia high is swept. Where are we moving to? We're looking to move to the Asia low. Who's got another absolute tune? Oh, this is a tune. EU will start moving now. GU is closing on the external high. Wretch free true. Yeah, mate. What an unreal freestyle. What an absolutely unreal freestyle that is. Used to sleep in a block down in Dulles. I was homeless and wanted. Again, exactly what we said. So if you go back to that video that I showed you, wait for the high. You wait for one of 3 things to form. Market structure shift, fair value gap, or inversion fair value gap. What did we have here? Asia high, and then what? We had change of character. And we also had a fair value gap. So you could have had entered off of either of these two. Oh. So yeah, you could either got another fair value gap or the change of character. Stu reckons EU's about to move up now, so let's see. Let's hope so. Yeah, DXY is consolidating around the DTO, you can see. Again, we need a candle to actually do something. This is just taken out the high, but not done anything. Oh, wow. AJ USD CAD. Let me check AJ, then we'll check USD CAD. Oh, it's one of them, innit, where the fucking thing's bare messed up. Again, boys, how many times can I keep saying it? Asia high was taken. What did we do? Move down to the low. And that's the move you're catching. Now we took the low, we're looking for buys up to the high again. Listen, boys, mentorship is there. Discord's there. You might know the Discord. You might know my Instagram. You might know the TikTok. You can send me a message on Insta. Send me a message on Instagram. Or send me a message on Discord, boys. Either one. My Discord is... This is my Discord here, boys. You see me. When you join the Discord, you see my name in gold. Learn this strategy, boys. I'm begging you. You actually want to change your life, learn this strategy. Yeah, nice. So we've got a few confirmations there. We haven't actually had an inversion, fair value gap. We have got a fair value gap form though. Be looking to getting off that fair value gap. Yes, Bam Bam. Trust me. Who knows about Bam Bam? Appreciate the follows, boys. We stuck in 5-minute order block. Yeah, trust, bro. Trust. Yeah, that's what I'll be looking for AJ. You could have already got in the sell, though. I love my life. Pass another account. Stepping up my game. Now walking my dog by the river. Lovely. What a lovely day. Down the life of an FTM of a richest trader, boys. Wake up at 6, or probably a bit earlier, but trading on the market at 7. Trade through to 10, and then go. Piss off. Walk your dog. Do whatever you want. I know that's not all Stu's doing by the river. We know what he does by the river, and it's not just walk his dog. But either way, he can do it because he's funded with FTMO. Because he joined Richess, applied himself to absolute fuck, and now he's absolutely smashing it. Scaling up these FTMO accounts. Not the only one who's passed an FTMO today, which is lovely to hear. Lovely, lovely to hear. Big up Richess. Appreciate that, Scotty. Man like Scotty's a pimp. Come on. Big up Scotty. Who's got another tune then? Put in the comments who's got another track we can put on. Oh, this one's cooked. Oh, I can't lie, YouTube autoplay came with an absolute banger, so we've got to allow him for that. How come if it took the Asia high already, then took the Asia low, why are you still aiming for the high? Because we're just manipulating, bro. We're just looking for the market to manipulate. The London session we're looking to manipulate, so want it to move to the high, manipulate, move to the low, and then it should have its true move. So this will probably be New York, but we're looking to trade the market from the high to the low and then the low to the high every time. Owned by Myers. Yeah, I'll put that on after. What are you doing stocks now? This is FX, bro. Lost 2.5 kg this week too. Life's good. Lovely. Lovely. Do you rate house music, Lou? Yeah. Yeah, I like house music. I'm a veteran. What's your personal TikTok? My personal TikTok is LS026026. LS026 or 062062, I think it is. I think it's this. Something like that. But I should really know. Try to find it, I beg ya. Karaoke's Pilates. See, nothing. What times UK do you mark out the Asia session, bro? This indicator does it for you, bro. If you go on the Discord and send me a message, I can send you over this indicator that we made. So you can just use it to mark it out for you, bro. Too much for me. Selk absolute tune. Say nothing. We've got some recommendations. Say nothing. Let me show you my personal TikTok. I think it's this. Yeah, that's mine. I only just started posting on my personal, but get at it. There you go. Screenshot that. About 6 times. It's my favourite version. LS026026. Still waiting for that main move. Still waiting. Still waiting. Where the fuck is that, bro? Oh, my cleaner's here, boys. Always prangs me out, bro. Yeah, that is. Right, boys, the cleaner's here, so I'll probably be on for a little bit longer. I'm gonna let her clean in here. Yeah, that's it. Every time I get in, it just loves to consolidate. Yeah, that's called Sod's Law, bro. Sod's Law. GJ moving. Let's have a look. Nice. Come on, man. I'm gonna give one more 15-minute candle. Come on, bro. Broke so nobody can break it anymore. I think that word's bare censored, isn't it? Do you think we'll come to Asia high? How come your TP so low? Yeah, so my TP's at the daily troping, bro. Just because at that point, at the daily troping, it's the premium and discount. So at this point, we could easily reverse and move lower. But if we are going to reverse at any point, likely it is we're going to tap this point first. Because this is above is premium and below is discount. So if you're looking at sells, you want to get in at premium. Buyers, you want to get in at discount. So it just saves us that extra risk. Because if we aim for the high, it means that we need the market to extend higher. If we aim for this, it means we don't actually need that. We just need it to hit this point. We could actually go lower. So that's minimising our chances of failure, really. And this is a 3RR versus a 6RR. Like, if you want to risk it that much for a 6RR, then fair play. But I think a 3 is calm. Let's just get in the bling. At least we're slowing down a little bit now on the Euro. We're slowing down a bit. You can see this was just pure and utter. At least we're getting a little bit of movement. Yeah, bro. Yes, Clint. Richard Nimman in LOL. Fucking dead, just like when. Carry on liking up the stream, my boys. Carry on double tapping, boys. Can you see it push? Can you see it pushing anywhere else after Asia High? Well, yeah, but that's the thing, bro. There's no need to get in for that. You don't want to be greedy. Your greed will be your downfall. We may go 100 pips higher, but who's trying to catch that? I'm not trying to be glued for my screen for the next 6 hours shitting myself. I'd rather trade how I trade, which is get in early, get out early, be in a trade for a few hours at the absolute max, and then enjoy the rest of my day. It's just, I go for a 1 to 2. If you went for a 1 to 2 on this, bro, it's already hit. I can't lie. 1 to 2's hit, or 1 to 9-4. But fair play, bro. So I'm assuming you're already out of that. Fair play. What time frame do you mark out your DTO? Again, bro, that's built into our indicator. If you want my indicator, boys, it marks out Asia session, London session, New York session, prior day high, prior day low, prior day 50%. The same for the weekly, the same for the monthly. Daily true open, weekly true open. Anything you need, it marks it out, boys. It's just up to you to turn it on and off. But yeah, get in the Discord and send me a message. I can send you that for free, boys. It's our own indicator we made. What's Tropen? True open, bro. Daily true open. So it's the New York Open, essentially. 5 AM. And it's a premium and discount for price. Well, drop a follow, double tap the screen, man. Let's run this account up. I'm live trading every London session, every New York session. And we're going to cook as we do every fucking day, boys. Never aim for higher, never aim for higher, just for RI. Yeah, trust. You want to aim for where you think price should go, not based on the money or the RI. That's how you cook yourself. GJ moving. Yeah, GJ's doing nice. Is that some type of joke, bro? That drilling, bro. Drilling. I used to have an indicator, I lost it. What's the name? It's not on the store, bro, because we made it ourselves for our members. So it's called the Richess indicator. Sessions, ranges, and equilibriums. So yeah, just get in the Discord, bro, and send a message, and I can send that to you for free, boys. It's just the only way to do it, innit? It's not on the store, or I'll just tell you the name. I'm not gatekeeping or nothing. Nice, a little bit of an extension. Nice, let's go. Where's the Discord? The Discord's there, bro. Discord.gg/RichessEffects. Someone put it in the comments if you can, boys, so guys can copy and paste it. What's confirmation of your entry? The Asia low being swept, bro, is the main. So we had an Asia low swept. Tapped into our fair value gap as well. You can see here this 30-minute or hourly. What was it? 2 hour? Yeah, we've got a 2 hour fair value gap. You can see. A 2 hour fair value gap there, which was filled. And then we also at the same time took out the Asia low. When we take out the Asia low, we were looking for price to trade up to the high. So same way we sold down like that, we're just looking for the exact same opposite thing. We're looking to buy up. This trade was sent into the signals, boys, so you could have cooked with this if you was part of the signals. I'll show you the proof of that. go. 906. Sell. Entry. TP. 906 it was sent in. And we most recently tapped in at here, which was 936. You can see, got more than enough times to enter. Only trader on this whole entire app, boys, that actually does what I say live. Only one that will trade live. I swear to God, I'm the only one who will trade live. Not only will I trade live, I'll give away my entire strategy on YouTube, step by step by step, and it will play out the very next day. If you don't believe me, go watch my most recent YouTube video. I literally tell you my strategy. Literally give you my strategy, and it played out the exact to the T today. Like, watch the video I uploaded on Friday and compare it to yesterday's price action and today's price action. And if you followed, like a robot, completely just followed, only followed what I said and didn't even think, see what your RR would have been. See how much dough you would have made. And that's all for free, boys. Free on YouTube, free streaming, do you know what I mean? Only reason why people upload these flashy TikToks and all this and that is because they don't trust their actual ability. You know what I mean? I trust my ability, so I'll tell you my strategy, I'll tell you how to trade it, and I'll do it live, and we still cook. What's your YouTube channel? Same as that, bro, so that's Riches FX. It's my personal tickers as well, boys. Ls026, Ls026. Nice, broke that high, boys. Oh. That's kind of fucked it. Right. Let me show you my channel, boys. About a dump. Put your money where your mouth is, Brett. Put your money where your mouth is, lad. Gold, yeah. What are you looking for on gold? Moikali. Hopefully we close above this high. We've got 2 minutes left of the candle. I want to close above. I don't want us to just take it and manipulate. Let me show you. Yeah, this video here. Easiest 3 grand ever made. So this is basically a case study of a trade I caught last Thursday on stream. And this is basically, so look, you can see this is the cheat sheet I left for you at the end. It's basically, so what do? We wait for, let's just go, we wait for the Asia low to be swept or Asia high. So let's do the Asia high for a start. Alright, so what do we wait for? Step 1, Asia low to be swept or Asia high to be swept. That's step 1. You can see low was swept. Step 2 is we wait for our confirmations. Luckily, I gave you all 3 confirmations we even need. So that's 1, 2, 3. You pick whatever one of them. For example, today we had a fair value gap. If you look here, took the Asia low, and then we had a fair value gap here. Right, I did explain in the video what a fair value gap is if you don't know what it is. But we did have one there. And then if you see, once we have the fair value gap there, where do we put our entry? We put our entry on a retest of the fair value gap. Stop loss on the low or high, and TP on the opposite direction, Asia. So again, stop loss on the low, TP. I know it's not an Asia high, but pretty much the exact same point. And yeah, the exact same thing happened yesterday as well. If you see, I caught this on live as well. You can go, all my YouTube streams as well, boys, stay uploaded in it, so you can go back and check what I've actually been doing. My cleaner's going to come in my room soon, I can tell. I can hear a rustle in the bag. Yeah, we're moving lovely. This was sent into the signals. If you want to get in the signal, boys, send me a message on Discord. As I said, I'm the only person who does this shit live and tells you my strategy and still trades it and still wins. Come on, just run that last bit so I can let the Discord know we're eating. We're eating steak and lobster like the US Marines, bruv. Let me show you my live from yesterday, just so you know there's no capping. You can see that exact same trade. Where is it? And this one here as well. Here we go. Right. Where is it? Alright, I can't be asked to find the exact fucking point, but there it is. It's something like that. It's basically this, right? On GU. I can't be asked to find the exact point. But you can go back and watch that stream and just like cross-reference the strategy, boys. And you'll see. Yeah, so how comes you didn't enter cells if the high was swept first? Just because the RR weren't good enough, bro. So my entry would have been here. 50% of that. Obviously, my fair value gap was there. So I enter on a retap of it. My fair value gap's there. I enter off a retap. Stop loss is at the high. And my TP is at the other side of the Asia session. So at that low there. Now the reason I didn't take it, if you look at the risk to reward, it's only a 1 to 1.5, which means if I win, if I lose, let's say £1, and if I win £1.50. So if I lose, well for me it's more like if I lose £1. If I win 1.5. That's not enough for me because it's too close. This is what I'll look for, something more like this, where the RR's 3 to 1, so an average of 3 to 1. So I'm risking £1 to make back £3. So that's why I took this one and not this sell, because the risk reward's a lot better on this one. But yeah, boys, make sure you're getting in the Discord. Discord is there, boys. If you can't find my Discord, just go to my Insta or go to my YouTube. Insta or YouTube's there, Discord's there. Just screenshot it, man. Hey, buddy, what you saying, Jet? GJ flying to TP, lovely. So I'm saying, boys, bear in mind what I've just told you, yeah? Asia high, Asia low, all the rest of it. Now let's look at a completely different pair, GJ, that we caught on the live. Boom. Asia low taken. Inversion fair value gap. Running to the high. It's not a coincidence, boys. Fucking hell, chest. What are you saying, Django? My GU DTO nearly at 6%. Lovely. This is what I'm saying, boys. There's no hiding away. What we teach works. That is it. And we trade it live. So if we got cooked all the time, it'd be pretty embarrassing. It pisses me off that no one else wants to trade live. I'm literally the only trader that will fucking do it. And you can see that as well, boys. I guarantee you, when you join my Discord, I've got a section called Profits where people send their profits. Watch all my members catching the same trade. Watch them, boys. Because they know this. The strategy I teach is step by step by step. As I was saying earlier, what people love to do on this app, boys, is they'll watch something on YouTube and re-say the same thing and sell a course for it. That is not what we do at all. We actually give you a strategy. You won't find this strategy anywhere else. It's a strategy we've forward tested, back tested, we've traded for years. In every single way, this is our strategy. It's not just a load of random crap. So we're going to tell you, trade this exact thing. Wait for this, then take this. Trade these pairs, trade this time. It's super specific. And it's not just like one of these rip-off courses where it's just a regurgitated something on YouTube. This is something that's actually going to help you and you can't find anywhere else. If you was wondering, boys, my mentorship's $49 a month, which is dirt cheap. I could charge literally $3-4 grand, but no need. So yeah, $49, and my signals is $100. So yeah, boys, you can get in the Discord and inquire about that if you want. You can message me on here or Instagram or Discord. I'll be real, you're better off messaging me on Discord. My name on Discord is Louis. You'll see me. Let me show you. You see my name on gold. When you join, you see me. This is. Oh, fucking hell, move. Fuck's sake, move, bro. This is me. But be careful, boys, because you'll get a bag of fake accounts messaging you in it. So just be careful. Just be careful. Stay on point. £40 a month. We changed to £2. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we changed to £1, so it's actually easier. So it's like £39, £40. I sent you messages, but you didn't reply. I'll reply to you now, bro. Holy shit, that's cheap. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. We could charge thousands, honestly. Boom! TV hit. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get some W's in the chat, boys. W's in the chat. Everyone drop 10 likes. The YouTube, you can't really drop 10 likes. So just drop 1 and then punch your screen. And then comment a W. Where do you find FVG on what time frames? You want to use your FVGs on your 5-minute and 15-minute time frames for this strategy. As I said, all of this I do talk about, bro. But GG trade, appreciate that, bro. just realised the cleaners are probably thinking, fucking hell, what is he doing up there? If I missed any comments, boys, just put them in again. It's just because the chat's moving quick. What time frame is this? It says down there, bro, this is the 10 minute. I don't know why I'm looking at it on the 10 minute, but we took it on the 5. Boom, let's go. Just going to update the members. We definitely got people at work today. It's what I love, man. They're going to be checking their phones. Oh, shit. 3RR TB hit. Boom. Appreciate the W's in the chat, boys. If I missed any comments on YouTube as well, boys, just put them in again. Would you break down the trade? Yeah, boys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down this exact trade, and I'm going to make a YouTube video on it and upload it today. So subscribe to my YouTube. Everyone subscribe to my YouTube, and I'll do a trade breakdown and upload it today. Subscribe to that. Oh, the other version of this song is so much better. I was looking cocaine and cannabis. What we got here? What we got? Do I change up the vibe? I don't know. Nah, yeah. Actually, I want to listen to this song. It's a fucking good beat. Thank you, lad. No worries, bro. Can you trust the IFEG on the 5 min? Yeah, so the IFEG was for the sell. So this is the IFEG. So if you look, all it is, right, is you've got a fair value gap here. Again, I explained in my most recent YouTube video what a fair value gap is when I'm breaking it down. So, yeah, this is a fair value gap here. Obviously, normally a fair value gap, you come in and then you move off of it, right? That's how it works. So if we close below, so if a candle closes below, then we use it as a flip zone. So it now becomes a bearish fair value gap. All right, so we'll set our limit on there, stop loss on the higher TP there, and we wait for that movement to happen. So play out a few more candles. Right, so there you can see we closed below, which tells us we're going to disrespect this bullish one, and we're going to flip bearish. So you put your sell there, stop loss there, TP there, and take the trade. And the difference with this one, if I show you this one, was a slightly lower time frame. But this was just a regular fair value gap. So if you look here, we'll go back again. To be fair, it was an inversion again. So yeah, we took the Asia low. Took the Asia low there. And then you can see we got a bearish fair value gap form. So again, we should just come up, tap into this and move down, right? But we didn't. If you look, we actually closed above, right? Therefore showing that we're disrespecting this bearish fair value gap. And we're actually going to flip to a bullish one, and we should look for that move there. Which obviously at that point is where you set your order limit, and then you simply just wait for the trade to tap in, retest. And it's as simple as that, boys. Again, watch my recent YouTube if you want to learn a little bit more about how we trade. As I said, boys, the mentorship is insanely cheap. So if you want to ask me about it, then send me a message on Discord. It's the easiest place to get at me, or Insta. Can't lie, I think my cleaner's trying to come in here, so I might jump off in a bit. Are you in any trades, G? Just got out of this one, bro. Just got out of this one. FX seems to be moving nice recently. Yeah, bro, it's been moving banging, bro. I can't even lie. Great trade. $100 up on a funded. Lovely, boys. If you're in the Discord and you made money off that trade, send it into the profit section so I can have a look. Do you use SMT? Yeah, bro, I do. Hey, big up. Appreciate that. You just become my #1 fan. Broski, I swear again, like every time I'm in the same trade. Let's go, Mohammed, bro. You must be an absolute G then. How long have you been trading this strat? 3 years, bro. 3 years. Do you use high time frame PD arrays? Yeah, bro. So for this one, we used our 2-hour imbalance. You can see here, I've lightened it a bit just so it doesn't get in the way. But you can see we had this 15-minute imbalance, which we tapped into. So that's what you always want to look for, boys. Another tip for this strategy. When you've got the Asia low, so this green line's the Asia low. When you've got the Asia low sitting just above a nice point of interest, a nice PD array, that's even nicer of a confluence. That is banging for what you want to look for. We've got the Asia session, because what you've got to realise, Asia session, all it does is accumulate, boys. So it just accumulates, and the London session will just manipulate it. So we'll have the high, we'll have the low. And when you have your PD array below, the London session will open, manipulate, tap your PD array, and then move higher. Which is obviously why we wait for the Asia low to get swept, tap into a PD array below and then move up. This session was ideal, not gonna lie. Yeah, bro, I can't lie. This was fucking beautiful. This was flipping beautiful. What's GJ saying? GJ's still pushing as well. Slowed down a little bit now, but why only trade 3 pairs? Because there's no need to trade more, bro. Another thing people assume with trading is that you can really make as much money as you want. You can't make as much percentage as you want. You're going to get capped at percent. The thing you can make the most of is money. You can make an infinite amount of money because you can have an infinite account size. You can't make an infinite amount of percentage gain. So you're better off. You can make no more than 5% a month consistently over the year. It's just the facts. If anyone's telling you different, they don't actually trade. They're lying. So yeah, you want to make 5% a month, but focus on growing the account balance, not how much you're making. Don't think, oh, I made 5%. If I traded 3 more pairs, I can make 15. Because it's not how it works. You'll just lose more. It will always work out back to that average of 5% if you're profitable. What you should focus on is, yeah, cool. I've learned I trade my few pairs. I trade my 3 pairs. I made 5%. Now I'm going to focus on growing my funding, getting more accounts, getting more money to trade with. So then that 5%, rather than being worth 500 quid, it's going to be worth 5 grand, and then you grow your account even more, and that same 5% is then worth 50 grand, etc, etc. That's how you actually make money in this game, bro, not by just trading as much as you can. Yeah, boys, follow my personal TikTok as well, because this is brand new one, so follow my personal. Everyone screenshot that and follow me. Please follow me. Yeah, ask any questions. If you got any questions, boys, comment it on these videos, innit? Because I will do like a duet. I just always duet and answer it, innit? So, or whatever it's called, stitch, or whatever it's called. Is EG having a bit of a movement, or is it just, yeah, EG's had that little pump after tapping into that fair value gap, you can see, which is nice. It's that 4-hour fair value gap just beneath that CRT low, that daily CRT. What's your highest RR ever? Off a one trade? Highest RR ever. Probably a 11 to 1. Yeah, 11 to 1. That's my highest RR ever. Obviously, I've caught like 20 to 1s and stuff like that, but I'm talking about an actual trade where you've took it on full risk and held it to the full TP. Hi mate, I'm funded 200k FTMO, making good profit. What level of funding changed your life? I'd say 400k is when your life really changes, like truly. Because once you're making that, once you've got 200ks, then you realise the real truth for trading, which is just about getting as many accounts as possible. When you have your 200k account, you're like, shit, I can make money out of this. And you're like, fuck, this is life-changing money. You're making 6 grand a month, which is sick. 6, 7, 8 grand a month maybe, which is really good for you. That's sick. But when you're funded those higher amounts and you've got 200k accounts there and you trade one day and make 5 grand, then trade one the next day and make 10 grand, that's when you're like, bro, what have I stumbled across? I can just double what I've got now and then I'll make 5, 10, 15 and 6 grand, and then that's all to... And then your risk lowers as well, because when you got one funded account, you either make money or you lose money. When you got 2, 3, 4 higher funded accounts, you lose on one, you make on the other one, right? So it's all about scaling, but that's when you truly scale. I've had a 63R before, call me broski. Fucking hell, yeah, you've had... Oh, mate, the amount of people... Oh, bro, Demo Warrior. Literally the biggest Demo Warrior in the world he was. Oh, you live every day? I'm live every day, my bro, on YouTube over here, and on TikTok. I go live for the New York session. My name's for the London session. I go live for the London session. My name's Louis, and then Mace, who I run this group with, Mace goes live for the New York session. So you catch me on there, me on YouTube and TikTok live tomorrow morning, and then Mace on there later today. But I'll still be in the comments and that. I heard it's better to rotate funded accounts too. I actually trade 2 times. Yeah, you got the right idea, bro. It's definitely better. I used to think it was better to connect them all, and I did do that for a while, but then I realised how better it is to keep them separate. Do you trade gold? I don't trade gold, but a bag of man in the group do, boys. By the way, join the community. It's the free community, discord.gg/richessfx. Can't lie, boys. I'm gonna have to jump off in a minute because if I don't leave this room, then my cleaner's just not gonna interrupt and just won't clean it. And then I'm gonna have to wait for my room to be clean, which is an L. Vigo come holding to Asia highs. Fair play. 2 for 2 this week, G. Let's go, bro. Let's go, FX. How come you choose EU over GU for this Asia sweep? Both took the high, but GU didn't take the low. I didn't, bro. I didn't. I looked at both. We just got cooked on one and made on the other. This is what I'm saying about what we trade, boys. We trade the Asia liquidity grab, which is so consistent. You haven't got to worry about losses. If you're a trader who gets bare down in the dumps about losses, if you trade the Asia liquidity, because you're not going to care. Honestly, watch me on YouTube. Watch this live later and rewind it. Watch when I lost on GU. I did not care the slightest. I did not care the slightest. So we got in a short here, and as I said, we lost 1 RR. But I know my strategy is consistent, so I just take it exact same way. I just trade my strategy again, take it again, and we make 3 RR, which means that we're up overall for the day 2 RR or 2%. And on a 200k like my man or like matey had, that's 4 grand, right? I'm funded. I'm not gonna say exactly what you man know. 800k funded, so yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, bro. W trade, bro, took the same. Lovely. Nuck. Lovely, bro. Wow. Is your name Nuck? Or did you just spell Nick wrong? I think one of the breakthrough points of becoming profitable is accepting that you will lose. Yeah, that's it, bro. That is literally it. That is literally it. But if your strategy, if you trust your strategy, losses won't matter. You only get pissed off at losses if you don't trust your strategy. If you don't trust your strategy, that's the only time you'll get pissed off at losses. If you don't rate your strategy, you don't trust your strategy. Fucking hell. Jump in the Discord, £48 a month including VAT. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you could literally charge thousands for what we teach, but we don't. Thousands for what we teach. But I can show you some brazy testimonials I got yesterday. I got a testimonial yesterday of one of my traders who's 480k funded on FTMO. They've just emailed him and said he's one of the best performing traders over the last 6 months. They want to interview him and speak to him about his strategy. Not one of them interviews to make sure you're a good trader. No, they want to speak to him about his strategy. They want to learn about his strategy. And whose strategy is that? That's ours. I can show you the message, boys. I'll send it in the Discord later. But yeah, 480k funded, which is brazy. And then I had someone else yesterday, who's like 500k FTMO funded. I'll drop them testimonials in the Discord later, boys. Should I hold high or should I close position, bro? I would close, bro. Well, outside of the kill zone, I trade 7 AM to 10 AM, and that's when you get the London momentum. Hang on. I've got 2 times 200k accounts. I'm only using one to trade at the moment. Do you think it's better to trade with both live past? What do you reckon it's better to trade with both? 2 200ks. No, trade with one or the other, bro. So, for example, what you would want to do on your funded, yeah, is you would take, so for example, I had 2 trades, GU loser, EU winner. Take the GU trade on one and then the EU trade on the other. So you're mitigating your risk, because then either account's only got 1% risk, right? Just mitigating your risk a little bit. Obviously, you're never going to, like, break the system. Do you know what I mean? You're always going to, the loser is always going to be a loser. You can't avoid it. But it's just splitting that risk up a little bit. FTMO are the only prop firm that move real success onto live funds too. ACG have started to do that, but yeah, FTMO just do it way more because they've been around for so long. How long you been trading for? 4.5 years. I can hear him out loud. Boys, make sure you drop a follow. Follow my personal TikTok. Follow my Insta. Sub to my YouTube. Get in a Discord. If I missed any comments, just put them again, boys. I think some people might be holding to this high, which is a 6 to 1. As I said, I would get out early. There's no need to hold it for that extra bit. You got to think you're in the market for an extra hour for an extra 3-hour profit. That's actually kind of worth it, but people sit in a trade for an extra like 2 hours, for an extra 1 hour or 2 hours. It's just like, take what you've got, man. Okay, so if I see 2 setups, take, yeah, bro. I originally learned your strategy 4 years ago, then got lost in the noise of scalping indicators. What a waste of time. Lucky you're back here, agent. Lucky you're back here, brother. Glad you could be back with us on the winning team. Let's go, boys. Life's good. Everyone hitting TPs. Come on, boys. Life's good when you learn to trade the ALG. Life is very, very good, boys. I'm going to Dubai soon, you man. I don't know if I said that. Yeah. I've never been to Dubai. I need to go. So I'm going to go to Dubai. How much would you risk in pips? Which are raw? You want to use a lot size calculator, bro. So if you don't know what that means, you don't want to risk it you don't want to risk it in pip. I tell you what, bro, just watch my video. Watch on my YouTube. I've got these very, very simple videos. So if you're a complete beginner and you don't really know the basics. So you got this one. Pips, lot sizes and spreads. Go on my YouTube and scroll till you see that one, bro. Pips, lots and spreads. And it will teach you all about that. And I've got 3 of them. So what is trading? Pips, lot sizes and spreads, and then how to trade. And the rest are a little bit more advanced. So you can see, for example, what is CRT. This is a strategy video. Etc, etc. GJ still climbing to that high. This is why you need a mentor with a clear road to succeed. That's it. Everyone goes through the strategy hop as part of the process. That's it, man. It's just like you have a couple of losing weeks. You have a couple of losers, then you just give up, like, and you think the strategy's broken. What I'll refer to it, boys. Who in here used to play FIFA Ultimate Team? Do you remember, boys, when you used to play FIFA Ultimate Team, you'd buy a new team, and they'd be sick for like 3-4 games, and then after 3-4 games they'll just turn to shit again. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the exact same thing with trading. It's never the team, it's always you. Trust me. Is it better? Same here. Lovely, Nick. Lovely, bro. Is it better to have small accounts for less risky trades, like a 10k account? Yeah, bro. I mean, it's obviously bigger to have big accounts, but yeah, it's good to have other accounts that you can take more risky positions on, bro. Definitely. I've got like 50k accounts there that I can just trade on. Boss analogy, FIFA. Trust me, bro. Boss that, lad. What you saying, Limo? No worries, mate. Watch your YouTube. Rich FX, bro. Same as my Insta. Rich FX. What's your win rate? About 50%, bro. Ultimate Team is dead now. You ain't played it in time. Fuck was goated, man. Goated. Switching players out, yeah, man. And then you used to get sucked with all the money on, what was it called? EA Tax or whatever it was called. What is this bot song, bro? I must think we're a bot or something. This is kind of a bot song as well, but at least it's a good one. Alright, who else at Asia High? Looks like I'm eating my words because you boys are absolutely racing. My life changed when I gave up FIFA. Yeah, mad. I haven't played FIFA in ages, bro. I don't know how people can play Xbox, bro. I find it so boring. Take me and abuse me. Do you trade gold? Not personally, bro, but a lot of people in the Discord do. We do invest in gold. We're heavy on the fundamentals of gold and the investment side of it. But in terms of trading it, not so much day to day. Can you have a look at EU? This is EU, bro. We're just in this buy. I've already closed out of the daily open, but yeah, we are in this buy. I haven't actually updated the Discord yet. Let me let the boys know they're up. What entry model do you use? Fuck me. ALG, bro. ALG. ALG strategy. We show you boys just last proof. If you missed it the first time, you can see EU trade. You can't really see it, it's kind of small, but you can see that's a trade. Stop loss, entry, TP. Let me show you when it was sent in. It was sent in at 9:06. Oh. 9:06, you can see. And if you see when it last tapped in, it was at there, see there, which was 9:30. So you had 25 minutes to actually put on the order, catch the order. Money talks, banger, trust me, my bro. So yeah, get in the Discord, boys. The Discord's free community, so you may as well join. We do have signals and mentorship there, but you don't have to join. You may as well just get in, see what people are trading. Our free chat pops off, boys, I'll be real, so don't even worry about being pressured to join anything. Our free chat just pops off. And we're like the best community of actual traders in the UK. Actual traders. I got everything correct by the looks of it. EU, GU coming to the highest. EG started to slow. Yeah, you got to literally bang on, Stu. Literally bang on. Literally bang on, mate. Bang on. I was addicted to FIFA. Trading got me out of it, mate. Put that controller down. Put that pad down. Pick up the charts. EG, yeah. I think EG is just dropping peak now. I think we've had a bit of movement up recently. Yeah, so we've tapped into that fair value gap. This is the 4-hour fair value gap I was looking at. We've got daily CRT. You can hear the move right now. It's going to get peaked. The cleaner's going to start making nears. So, yeah, we're going to move down. So we've got the high. Took the high, closed above. Sorry. Took the candles high and then closed below. If you don't know what this concept is, this is called CRT. So we've got a big candle. We took the high and then closed back within the range, meaning we know the next candle, so this one, is going to trade into the low, which is a big confirmation, I'm assuming, for Stu. Stu caught a lovely trade on this, past an FTMO account. And yeah, we're looking to trade down to that low. That low was completed. We took that low, and we've now tapped into this 4-hour imbalance. So we'll see if we're actually ready to move to the upside, although fundamentals will play a very big part in this market. Fundamentals will be very important. Donate me £10, please. Or dollars, please. I'll be real, bro. If you at least got my currency right, I would have, maybe. But you said the wrong currency, bro. Was up 1.2 for the day with it, so I don't want to risk anything more. Fair play. What strategy do you recommend, and who do you recommend watching as a beginner? Trade the ALG is the easiest strategy. Go on my YouTube. I break it down step by step. Even a child, even a dog, even your dog who's stupid could understand it. Stu is the signal. Trust me. Stu is the signal. Hopefully in EU and G you drop now. Yeah, but we tapped into this fair value, so we'll see. If you don't know what CRT is and you want to learn about it, I uploaded a YouTube video about it last week. So just go on my YouTube and just type, it's recent, it's called What is CRT? Yes, Friday I also uploaded a video on my strategy. Today I'm going to upload a case study of this trade that we caught on live. I'm going to do a case study on this, break down my strategy, how we caught it, etc, etc. So there's a lot of game on my YouTube, boys, so make sure you're subscribing there, man. Is EU falling? Not really. You have a beginner playlist. Yeah, bro. On my YouTube, watch. There's 3 videos. You'll see the thumbnail's like black, and it's the thumbnail say ground zero, which means if you've got no prior knowledge. One of them is pips, spreads, and lot sizes. That's going to give you the context you need to know. Then you're going to watch what is trading, which will break down what are we actually doing here, and then how to trade, which is how you should actually look at the market. And the rest of it is obviously a little bit more advanced once you've got that. You trade this on live funded, yeah, bro. We are affiliated with Alpha Capital Group, which is one of the best prop firms in the world. ACG, Alpha Capital Group. So if you want to get an account with them, use code RICHES at checkout, and you're going to get 15% off. Send me a screenshot of you using that, and I'll get you in the signals or mentorship for free for 1 week, just for thank you for using my code. I've just followed, and I'll head over to a channel and drop a sub to watch your vids, etc. Appreciate that, my bro. Appreciate that. And yeah, if you want me to make any little shorts, like you got any little questions you want me to answer in shorts, this is my personal TikTok. I'll be responding to bears after. So go to What is CRT, and comment on that. Whatever little questions you got. This is my Els026. Go on that. Put any little comments you want, and I'll do these little duet things, and I can just answer whatever you want to know, innit? Appreciate the follows, boys. GJ, 4 hour CRT, that's why I'm holding. Yeah, when you got CRT on the 4 hour, it's just such a nice confirmation. I'm the same, bro. I won't even really be worried about it. Whew. As soon as you said that, we had that huge candle back down. Yeah, I mean, the main CRT, I suppose, is this one here anyway. You can see, so it's when we take the low, but then close back within the range. We're looking for it to reverse that range. So that's why we know GJ should move to the upside. We should still see that, bro. I wouldn't worry too much about that drawdown. It's a little bit peak, but it's not the end of the world. Appreciate all the follows. Lou's a smooth operator. Trust me. The smoothest, some would say. What time frame? Says down there, bro. This is the 15-minute we're looking at. Alright, boys. I'm probably going to jump off now. We've been on live all morning. We caught some bangers. I'm going to record a case study on this EU trade, and I'm going to upload it to my YouTube. So if you want to know a little bit more in depth how I caught this trade, then I will make a video on it, and you can see exactly how I managed to trade it. Appreciate all the follows, boys. So yeah, make sure you drop a follow. Make sure you follow me on Insta and watch my YouTube vids. Get in the Discord. Follow my personal. What else? AJ2. Wait, what's yeah, same thing basically. Moving the exact same, pretty much. Yeah, beautiful. Peace, everyone. Yeah, appreciate everyone watching. See you all on Pre-London tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow. So, boys, my name is Louis, and I go live every London session, and Mace will be live for the New York session. So, I'll be back tomorrow morning on TikTok and YouTube, and Mace will be here in the afternoon trading on TikTok and YouTube, boys. Which pair is this? It says down there, bro, this is EU. Euro USD. But yeah, I appreciate everyone watching, boys. Now, I've learned to hold now. Stu told me to no SL to be a yeah, bro. That's it. No need. Literally no need. I appreciate you all watching, boys. Oh, fuck, man. I nearly fell off my chair, bro. Discord is there. So on, comment it if you can. Just go to my Insta, bro. It's the easiest way to find it. It won't let me zoom in for some reason. It's discord.gg/RechessFX. It's linked in my Insta and in my YouTube, so just go there to find it, bro. Or just type discord.gg/ and then RechessFX. But yeah, boys, appreciate you watching. Hopefully you made some money today. I'll see you in the Discord. I'll be responding to all my messages now. So if you've got any questions, drop them on my personal TikTok. And if you've got any questions about the mentorship or any DMs or whatever, message me on Discord, message me on Insta, whatever, or on TikTok, and I'll get back to everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Boys, big up to everyone. I'll catch you in the next one, boys. Sweet. That was just 30 live. Alright, boys, I'm going to jump off now. Appreciate you all tuning in. As always, boys, thanks for the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And I will catch you in the next stream. Mace will be live for New York session, so get at him. And I'll catch you tomorrow morning, boys. Peace out, everyone. Have a good day. Sweet.